Hey guys, welcome back to the series of HTML. In the previous video, we have learned the basics of styles, and in this video, we will get deeper into this stuff. So let's get started. Alright, first let's try to set some backgrounds using CSS. So here I have the basic HTML structure, and if you see the output of this basic HTML structure, the page will be empty because there is nothing given in the body tag. So whatever we give inside the body tag will be displayed in this white space. And if we apply any styles, the changes will be done inside the body of this web page. So first let's change the background color of this web page. That means we are changing the whole color of this web page from white to any other color. So I need the style tag, that is less than style greater than and less than slash style greater than. So in this I'll say body and I'll open the braces. As you can see here, we are not using any dot or any hash because it is not the class or ID, it is an element. And in this I'll say background hyphen color colon black. So let's see the output now. So here I have changed this whole white color background to black. So for most of the colors you can give the name directly, like red, yellow, blue, green or orange, black, grey, light grey, etc. And if you want any combinations of RGB colors, that means red, green, blue, you can do it with this RGB of, first you need to enter the red weight and then a comma and then a green weight and then a comma and last with the blue weight. So how can you find this RGB color? So open the paint and here you can see an option called edit colors, and if you click on this you'll get a color pad, and if you move that cursor to the color needed, and in the right bottom side you can see some values. Those are red, blue, green. So get those values and fill them in these brackets. So not only to change the background color of the body, you can also use this property to change the background of any other tags too. So let's say I have a heading tag that is less than h1 greater than, and I'll say this is heading and I'll close this heading tag, and in the style tag I'll say h1 and I'll open the braces and I'll say background hyphen color colon white, and if you see the output now, the white color background is applied only onto the heading tag. And now let's clear this and let's add an image to the background of this page. So we already have an image with name 1.jpg. So let's add that to the background. So in the style of the body, I'll say background hyphen image colon URL of 1.jpg. So here the image is located in the same place where the HTML file is located, right? That's why we do not mention the whole location of the image. And if the image is in another folder, then we need not to mention the whole location. So let's see the output now. So the image is getting repeated because the image is small and do not fit to the width and height of this web page. So it will be repeated. So I'll have another image which fits the web page. So that is test.png. So I have downloaded this from the Chrome. And now I'll replace this image with test.png. And now I'll see the output. Here also it is getting repeated, but it's better than before. So to avoid this repetition, we have some properties. So I will say background hyphen repeat colon no repeat. Using this property, the image will not be repeated. And now I want this image to cover the whole web page. So I'll say background hyphen size colon cover. So I'll save this file and see the output. And yes, I got the image in the background. To check whether it is working in the background or not, add some text in the body tag. So I'll say h1, this is heading. And I want this heading to be in red color font. So in the style tag, I'll say h1 and I'll open the braces and I'll say color colon red. So I have given the color to be red. And if you see the output now, I got the heading in red color on the image. That means the image is set to the background of this web page. So there are some values with the background repeat. They are repeat hyphen x and repeat hyphen y. So what are these values? Instead of explanation, let me show you what they do. I'll remove this no repeat and say repeat X. And I'll remove this background size too. And if you see the output now, the image will be repeated only in the horizontal direction. So let's replace this with the repeat -y. And now the image is repeated only in the vertical direction. So that's about the background images and background colors. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon for instant notifications from my channel. And I'll see you in the next video.